So this first one, if you haven't seen the show Friends, may not make much sense, but you might get the idea. It's called The One with Nobody. I feel like my love life is like the show Friends, where all of the characters are just voices in my head. All the things they did are just scenarios I said what if to, and all the things they didn't do are everything I've done. Like when Rachel got off the plane, I just stayed. Or when Phoebe chose Mike while I chose David. By the way, he drank himself to death a year after coming home. I never went through it that night in London with Monica, and Joey was who I'd like to be. On second thought, maybe that one's just an alter ego. Now there's one exception. It's Ross and his divorces. I've been there before, probably will a couple times more. But I never played tag, and Janice was my chosen true love. I never kissed young Prentice after she cut my hair. And all the things they did are just scenarios I say what if to. And all the things they didn't do is everything I've done. I've long since let Ben go, Emma too. Though she never had a name, they just labeled the bag and put us on file. Also, I stayed with Richard. He's been diagnosed with throat cancer. We just started fostering young and troubled teens last year. I feel like my love life is like the show Friends, where all of the characters are just voices in my head. And this is a letter from the good side.
Just a little bit.
You can kiss Evan Williams, you can take Jim Beam to bed, but you know they'll never kill the voices in your head. They're just a distracting answer, and sure that's a way, but you know it's not the right one, and it leaves you dismayed. And then the morning after, when the fog lasts all day, clearness never wanna comes, you never wanted it anyway. Oh, and by the way, you're a pathetic asshole when he's in your veins, and you can swallow Jack, but that's not where it's at. There's a place you can find, that's where your true work lies, deep down in your mind, where you don't care, but yet go to all the time. If it's answers you see, you've got it, dude, just don't be so weak. It's really rude to leave us here without you. So come on over, take the hand, make the step. We got you on the other side. It's alright, come on and cry. Let it out, babe, and don't ask why. Let your words speak truth and let it be. Set your worries free from your spirit now. It's called Sounds Pretty Fun. Have you ever considered eating the barrel of a gun? I like the taste of metal coins, so I think it sounds pretty fun. Its opening would fit flush against the roof of my mouth. Just the thought of it has gotten me aroused. My tongue would dance around the shaft just before I slide my finger in the trigger, my mind saying pull. Just a few breaths more I'd have to get with a shaky smile. Tears roll softly down my face, I haven't been this excited in a while. Now have you ever considered eating the barrel of a gun? I like the taste of metal coins, so I think it sounds pretty fun. And what would my dog do after it was done? Would it be like after sex when she tries to lick up the fun? Only this time there's no one to tell her to get down. Just a lifeless body that was the source of her care. She'd probably lick my blown out skull in an ill-fated attempt to repair. The sound would scare her half to death, but her sweet face would be the last thing that I see. And then she'd howl to match the pitch of whatever sirens come for me. And you think it'd be hard to get to this point. romanticizing your brain, becoming liquid to anoint your dead body as it falls back down, spreading your living room with a new coat of paint. I'd finally found out what happened to all the saints and all those who were shook throughout this shitty life. And if they're really real at all, well, for me, wouldn't that really bite? Now, have you ever considered eating the barrel of a gun? I like the taste of metal coins, so I think it sounds pretty fun.